Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another MerkyCloudCast gaming podcast, and I am joined by my very good friend and co-host Merk and Cloud. Say hi, Merk.
How's it going?
He's feeling a little ill, aren't you, Merk?
I'm feeling pretty ill, yeah.
Yeah, so he's there, he's here, he's committed to the podcast, which is a good sign, and he's here to talk about games. So Merk, what day was it? A couple days ago.
It was Christmas.
It was Christmas, and you know what Christmas is good for?
Um, no. Food?
Besides spending time with family and food, it's good for new games. And I bet you got a couple of games on Christmas, and I'm sure a lot of our listeners did too. What games did you
No.
get? No, you didn't get any games. No,
I got money.
you got money, and I bet you bought games with your money.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there we go. What games did you get, Mr. Merk, and what have you been playing this
I
week?
bought Counter-Strike. For all you guys that don't know what that is, it is a first-person shooter game. Bought it on Steam for my computer. It's pretty cool. So if you guys want to add me on Steam. Same as my YouTube name, no spaces though. So that's pretty fun. Pretty first-person shooter game. Takes a lot of skill. I'm enjoying it a lot. But what have you been playing this week, Cloud?
I have been playing Minecraft and Shadow of Mordor. Pretty awesome games. Minecraft, I didn't think I'd ever play survival, but you know I've been playing a lot of survival lately. Just testing out TU19 and playing a survival challenge with my little brother, as some of you may or may not know. So it's been pretty good, having fun with it, and Shadow of Mordor I got for Christmas, and a lot of fun. I love cutting off orcs' heads. It's just satisfying, no matter how many times you do it. It's just beautiful. It's just
I
a lot
haven't
of
played
fun.
that game yet. It looks nice though. It looks pretty fun. I noticed you've been playing it. I've seen you. What?
Yeah. Oh, and FIFA. I got FIFA 15 for Christmas too, and that is pretty good. But you know, I think they had this sneaky little trick. Like this could just be my imagination, but you get like a demo while it's downloading. You can play a couple games, right? And
Hmm.
it's the same as the demo you can get for free, where you just play friendlies, and there's like 6 teams to choose from. And I'm busy playing, and I'm like, God, this looks amazing. The graphics are really good, and the stadium looks amazing. And then when the game finished downloading, it seemed to look worse. I don't know if it's just because I got used to the graphics, or if they were like, yeah, we'll make the demo look really good so people buy our game, and then it'll just look average because there's so much more. Yeah, because you know there's so much more information
Crap.
to uh, process and that, so that the graphics will drop. I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting used to it. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah, it is weird. I don't know. Maybe it's probably just me, to be honest. It's probably just me. I don't know. I don't even know why I get FIFA every year. Although FIFA 15 is really good, I don't know why I get it every year because it barely changes. It's weird.
Yeah, yeah, same with like football games and stuff in America as well. A lot of those games they don't change, they just stay the same.
But people buy them, so I guess that's why they do it. Well, I guess it's about time to get into the news after some good Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to all you guys out there. If we didn't wish you or talk to you guys before from this lovely podcast, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one. New Year's is coming up. It's going to be a good year for gaming, we hope. But into the news, there is a IGN PS4 how-to guide that I just found the other day that they posted, which is pretty cool. It's got pretty much how to do anything, including how to change your hard drive, because Sony has interchangeable hard drives. Did you know that, Merc?
Actually, I did not know that. Do you have to like take apart the thing or how does that work? Explain to us,
So,
Cloud.
without going into too much detail, you know how your top half is split into halves, really. You got two sections. The top part of
Yeah.
your PlayStation. On the left, where the symbol is,
Uh,
if you push down on that part and slide it across, the cover comes off. It's just a cover, and your hard drive is located there, and you can just pop it out and put in a new one.
that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, and it doesn't void your warranty. Like Sony expects you to do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. So that's pretty cool. And most like computer hard drives will fit in there. So it's pretty awesome. I didn't know it. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do on that thing that I didn't know. So if you want to learn something about your PS4, go read that guide. I'll link it in the description below. But I thought that was a good way to start off our news section, and then into some virtual reality. The Dark Souls producer slash director slash creator, whatever he is, has said, well, spoken about the games and said that they're considering Dark Souls would be pretty good for virtual reality headsets. Now, I don't know how many of you have played Dark Souls, but that would be pretty crazy. I don't think I would be able to play. It's a pretty scary game.
So like Oculus Rift and stuff.
Yeah, they say they think it's the right kind of game for Oculus Rift. So I don't know, man. There's big monsters and scary noises, and I think it would be goddamn scary trying to play Dark Souls in Oculus Rift. It'd be horrible. I don't think
Hmm.
people would do it. But it brings us onto a discussion of virtual reality. What do you think of it? I think we've discussed it in minor detail before, but I don't know how it works. I don't think people enjoy having this big headset on their head. Maybe you do. I don't
I
know.
think it would be. I think it sounds like it'd be pretty fun. Doesn't sound like it'd be too bad. Not too bad of a game, but I don't know. I've never Dark Souls doesn't look too scary. It looks more of like RPG based and stuff. I'm not really scared of those games, but I think other games like what's that one that came out on PS4? It was a
Oh,
free one.
Outlast.
Oh, there you go. That one. I hate that one. I would hate to play that, especially on Oculus Rift. I mean, like 20 feet away, it's still scary. Like, oh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
hate
that's
that.
true. I don't know. I think when virtual reality will become really good is like if you can sit down on a chair and like enter a different world, like you know how you see in movies where people sit down and then they like control like computer character with their mind, uh,
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of stuff. But you know, that would probably become really weird because you'd see people like spending a whole weekend in that. They'd sit down on Friday night and just live in that world until like Sunday or something. Just go 2 days.
Jeez.
I think it would end up being like that. You know, people get addicted to that kind of thing. Because I mean, who wouldn't want to be in a cool gaming world where you can wield a sword and kick ass all like for 2 days straight? Would be pretty awesome. It's better than reality.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Or people will make something else out of it, like bad thing.
yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah, we don't want to know about that. Okay, Merky, you and your dodgy imagination.
Dude.
But anyway, before we get too deep into virtual reality, there's a new game mode in Call of Duty, Merc. I know you love your COD. Sniper mode. I'm not very good with sniper, so it doesn't attract me very much. But maybe you do. Do you like sniping?
I like the sniper mode, yes.
Have you
Very
played
much.
it? Have you
I
played
enjoy
it?
it. Yeah, I have.
Tell
Actually, I
me
have played
about
it.
it. I haven't played it. I just read about it.
So it's basically like team deathmatch and all that other jazz, but what it does more, it's so instead of like it's almost like a team deathmatch, but you guys all have snipers and stuff, and it's actually quite pretty fun. I enjoy it, so you guys should too.
Yeah, so it's something like you don't have a secondary weapon, so you literally can only use a sniper. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
and it's one shot kill, like no matter what where you hit the guy, it's one hit kill, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I'll have to try it. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad they're adding stuff to Call of Duty. It's always a good thing to add more and more modes. No one's going to complain about extra content. Still waiting for zombies though. We're still waiting for zombies. I don't know when it's coming out, but I want it. I want it.
Oh, the DLC, yes.
Oh God. Hopefully, uh, I think again we've discussed this. I can never remember. It's been 9 weeks already. That's crazy. Uh, but the season pass. I'm not sure if it's still season pass exclusive content or just regular DLC. Can you remember?
Maybe, yeah. I think that was gonna be season pass. I don't think it was gonna be regular DLC, just because they wanted to make it more like I don't know. They wanted people to pay for it. You know how a
They
lot of those major
yeah
developers are.
yeah
Money, 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 money.
they wanted it to be exclusive to real COD fans or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll probably get it anyway because it's zombies and everyone loves zombies. Moving on to, we got the interview times two, Merc. The interview number one is the movie. There's been a lot of debate. We discussed it last week with Fever Gaming,
Oh
and
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and now it's been released. They canceled it, but now it's been released. What PR stunt? Anyone? Anyone smelling a PR stunt?
I think it was probably just like a marketing plan, something to get it out there, just so
Well,
people be like, "Oh,
it
I gotta watch this movie."
it worked. It was the top grossing movie on YouTube because you can buy movies on YouTube.
Yeah,
So there you go. Top selling movie on YouTube. The interview. And a couple of studios showed it. Someone, I think Kyle watched it. Did he tweet out that he was watching it?
yeah. Kyle actually did watch it.
Yeah. So
So did I forgot. I think one of my family members was actually telling me about it at our Christmas meetup and stuff. He said it
oh
was probably one of the funniest movies he watched this year. So I was like, oh, I gotta watch this movie.
yeah, I really want to watch it. It looks really good. And from I think Kyle tweeted out that he thought it was one of the funniest movies watched. So two people that said that. We definitely have to see it. And congratulations to the interview guys for getting away with that one. Sneaky, very sneaky. The
That's
interview number two. Do you want to know what it is? I bet you can guess what it is.
so they're making it. Wait, are they making another one, or is it just like?
No, it's just something else called the interview that happened this week as well as the movie.
Huh? No, I don't know. What is this?
It's
Tell me more.
it's Keemstar's interview with our favorite.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I know what this is now.
Yeah. So did you have a listen to that?
Yeah, I did actually. I watched the whole thing and I was pretty pissed.
What did you think about it? Give us your thoughts, Merk. Let everyone know how pissed you were.
Well, first off, I think the whole like Lizard Squad group for doing that, it was pretty wrong. Like I know they did it for fun and stuff, but for doing it especially on Christmas since they knew like kids were gonna be getting it, like that's not really cool. But I mean, if they would have done it like another time, I'm not saying it would have been fine, but it would have been better than doing it on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, just because like a bunch of kids are getting their PS4s and stuff. Like, all right, time to play my PS4. You know, I've been waiting all like summer and stuff to get it, or any something like that, and then they finally do get it, and they can't even play.
Yeah. And what did they say? What did you take about all them, the Anonymous and Finest Squad and all of them? What do you think about them?
Well, I heard that like how Finest Squad was just using like they don't actually do anything, that they were just like claiming that they do stuff, but in reality they were just like using their stuff for donations and stuff. Like I don't know, almost like if they only wanted to do it for money. It seemed like.
Yeah, most people only do things for money nowadays. Let's be honest. There's not many people help out other people just for the hell of it. It's
Uh-uh.
always something dirty going in the background. But Anonymous, I hope they helped. They seem to be helping. I don't know if they actually did, but either way, it gets us onto our next topic: Christmas being offline. What a big disappointment it must have been, as you said, to all those little kids. Uh, I mean, Xbox Live and PlayStation Network both down over Christmas, and it's pretty depressing for kids and parents. I mean, can you imagine parents? I mean, it's a lot of money for both the consoles, and you go out, you buy it for your kids, and you turn on Christmas Day, and it doesn't work. I mean, can you imagine
Yeah.
having to deal with that disappointment? How do you explain to a kid that it's been hacked? I mean, you can't really. A 7 or 8 year
You
old's not.
can't really, no.
He's not going to understand. He just wants to play his games, and now it's not working, and you have to sit
You're
there
gonna
and
be like,
deal.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, as you said, Lizard Squad out. I mean, whatever. They want to prove a point. They think it's funny. Come on, Christmas. Think of the kids. You know, if you want to hack Sony,
Exactly.
go hack their CEO or whatever, his personal computer, and leak some dodgy emails or
Yeah,
something. If you
yeah,
want.
that would be cool. Yeah, see,
But
something like that would have been fun.
yeah, but just turning a PlayStation Network off and Xbox Live, it's just dumb. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it is,
Um,
honestly.
but PlayStation are back on top of the charts. Our final news item. They outsold the Xbox this last week with over 700,000. I think it was 700,000 sold in the week of the 13th of December. So it's 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Obviously the numbers are obviously a couple weeks behind because they have to count. So we have now sold 17. I say we like I'm running Sony. Sony has now sold 17.3 million PS4s, and the Xbox only sold 10.1 million. So yeah, that's pretty big. That's a 7 million gap. That's huge. That's outrageous. That's huge.
Nice job, Sony.
I know. I'm impressed. Good job, PS4. Very good. Very good. And yeah, that's all our news for this week. So, as you know, last week we had the special guest Fever Gaming. So that means this week we have another games quiz for all of you lovely viewers, listeners. It's not viewers because there's nothing to see. And this week we have my little bro who's joining me for a series, as some of you might know. And yeah, let's see if we can get him online right now. Should be feeling pretty tough.
I hope so. I
You,
heard
you,
Jono's pretty smart. He's a pretty smart guy.
yeah, he can be pretty short. And there he is. Hello, Jono. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Your mic's a little bit quiet. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Hello, Jono. You still there?
Hello.
Are you still there?
No.
Oh, he's trying to be funny. He's on air, and he's trying to be funny. Look at him go. So, Merk, Jono, the rules of the quiz are very simple. I read out the question. If you know the answer, you say your name, and then I will notify you if you are first, and then you give me the answer. There's 9 questions, so first to 5 technically wins. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Merk is undefeated, Jono, so you got to do pretty good to kick his butt. He needs it. He needs it. He needs to lose, and he's ill, so you got a good chance. Here we go. Question number 1. Which studio was behind the creation of Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted?
Naughty Dog.
I will give you the point, but you've got to say your name first, so that's a
alright.
warning, Merk. Next time it's -1. Okay, question number 2. In the game, what is Ratchet's little robot buddy's name?
Clank. Jono Clank.
Jono Clank? No, that's not. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Jono, that is correct. So it's 1-1. Going on to number 3. Who is the villain in Far Cry 4?
Ooh, I don't know this one.
Uh,
Jono, you have to get this.
oh, I play this every day.
Oh, they're thinking. It's a tough one. Giving you another 5 seconds.
I can't remember, sorry.
Neither of them can remember. Okay, that's okay. So it is Pagan Min.
Oh, yeah.
Is the villain in the pink suit. He's quite a funny guy, to be honest. Anyway, so it's still 1-1. Question number 4. What game has sold the most copies worldwide this year?
Merk.
Yes, Merk.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh, that's incorrect. We're going to pass it on to Jono. Free guess at this one.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
No, jeez, why would you think that?
I know.
It's broken. That game is broken. It is actually FIFA 15. Who would have known on the PlayStation 4 FIFA 15? That's strange. Yep. Not in America though. In Europe and worldwide, but America it's Call of Duty. But
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's strange.
So it's still 1-1. And number 5. This is gonna have to be quick on your names here. What color is the triangle button on the PlayStation controller?
Merk.
Jono!
Merk first.
Green.
That is correct. It's 2-1 to Merk. Unlucky, Jono. You were just behind him. And now this is a bit more of a tough one. Question number 6. What year was the PlayStation 1 released? Think
Merk.
about... Yes,
Jono.
Merk. Oh, Merk first.
2000. The year 2000.
Incorrect. Jono, free guess.
2004.
No, it's 1994. It's 20-year anniversary this year.
Ah,
Okay, so it's still 2-1 to Merk. You got 3 questions remaining. This one's going to be a pretty easy one again, so get ready. What is the female character's name from Tomb Raider?
Jono.
Yes, Jono.
Lara Croft.
Oh, correct. It's 2-2
Damn it.
with 2 questions remaining. It's coming down to the wire. Number 8. This is also a quick one. You got to be ready. Which YouTuber has the most subscribers?
Jono
Merk.
PewDiePie.
Oh, Jono, way ahead. Good job, 3-2, Merk. You're going to have to be pretty on top of this one. Another gaming partner one. It is in the game Jack. What is Jack's little buddy's name?
Merk.
Yes, Merk.
Dexter.
That is correct. It's 3-3. We have a draw. Congratulations, guys. First time. If I can think of a bonus question, I can. What is the top-selling indie game of all time?
Jono.
Merk.
Jono.
Minecraft.
It is Minecraft. Congratulations. Jono has toppled the Merk today.
What
First
the-
time ever. Merk, do you have any final words before we say goodbye to Jono this
Up
evening?
yours. Just kidding.
Jono.
Good job, Jono. You did a good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Congratulations. You have won a free shout-out from Merk on Twitter. So
You have.
proud.
you should be proud. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, Merk.
We'll see you
Bye,
next
man.
time. Thanks for playing. Goodbye. Well, there you go, Merk. You've been defeated. What do you know, man? Are you a little bit hurt about that one? I think we can blame it on you being sick. I think that's a good
Probably.
excuse.
I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's a good excuse. Well, we're on to the discussion section, and this is a pretty good one, I think. It is all about video games at the Olympics. So, if I was to give you a rundown here... okay, bless you, sir.
Thank you.
So, what it is about is The World of Warcraft creator, which some of you will know as, well, a lot of you should know, it's a pretty big computer game, PC game. His creator, the creator, Rob Pardo, I think that's how you say his name, has stated that he believes competitive gaming, also known as esports, are well positioned to be a spectator sport. He may have a point with a recent final drawing in more than 40,000 live viewers and obviously many, many more online streamers. Now, what he said is that he believes a World of Warcraft or esports in general should have a place in the Olympics. You know, the big Olympics. What do you think about that, Merk? Let's discuss it.
Having a place in the Olympics.
Yes, that is what they believe.
I don't know, because the Olympics is more like physical and stuff like that, so I don't think they should, just because it wouldn't belong there. Video games, I mean, with all due respect, I love video games, but it's more just sitting on your ass and playing. You can't really do nothing. You just, it's more Olympics, it's more like, all right, you have to be competitive, and it's different. It's not the same thing.
Well, if you think about it, if you look at esports, it is a very competitive thing, and some of the competitions, like the Call of Duty competitions, the top prizes go for like $1 million, which is a lot of money for like a 4-man team if you think about it. And you have to be really good. It's not just like anyone can pick up a controller and compete at a Call of Duty event. Those guys are professional gamers, and their reflexes and their decision making, they practice probably 6-8 hours a day to be good that good.
I think so. Yeah. They practice spawns and all that stuff. I know that they do that. And it sounds kind of complicating, to be honest. Just like, damn, how do you even do that? Like, I don't know. Thought of it just amazes me. It's pretty cool though. Honestly, I like watching some of them at times, like their montages and stuff like that. But I think when it comes to like making that like a sport at the Olympics, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh no, it is pretty difficult because in modern day, sport is considered a physical thing.
Yeah.
So therefore, gaming is obviously not a very physical thing.
No.
But at the same time, when you look at some of the things in the Olympics already, are they really all physical events? I mean, what's that? Well, this is Winter Olympics, but the sweeping thing, where they brush the little stone. I feel like I'm explaining this really badly.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? It'll come to me in a second. But yeah, that thing where they throw the stone down, it's kind of like bowls or bowling, but on ice. Like that. Where's the physical activity in that? That's more mental. That's all mental. It's just weighted the right way. I mean, I guess you are throwing a stone, but I don't know. I feel like maybe not the Olympics, but they should maybe have like a bigger event for esports. I don't know. Maybe a gaming Olympics. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's not enough countries that would have competitive gamers, I don't think. Because if you look at Olympics, it's obviously nation versus nation. And if you look at where gaming consoles and games are mostly sold, it's all in the UK and the US. Majority. So what, would they just have UK versus US? Which would be kind of cool if you look at, I don't know if you watch any golf.
No, I don't watch golf.
No, well, they have a tournament called the Ryder Cup, which is the UK versus America in a golf tournament, and that's pretty exciting. I mean, it's probably one of the most watched golf things, and draws in a big crowd, and it's pretty exciting to watch. I don't normally watch golf, but I watch that often, so that's cool. But I don't know. It's yes and no at the same time. I wanted to have a bigger event. I mean, there's definitely the support for it. As I said, there were 40,000 people filled up a stadium in South Korea the other day to watch the StarCraft, I believe it was. League of Legends World Championship.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people are into that game.
Yeah, so that's 40,000 people. That's a fair amount of people, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's really good, and it's promising either way for the gaming community, and it's only, what's the word? It's only constructive to have maybe not an Olympics, but some kind of event. It just shows.
Oh yeah. That would be a cool thing, but not like physically in the Olympics. Like, where like they have like the games and like I like just like how they have like the wrestling and all that, like not have like a gaming section. Like I don't know, there's a time and place for everything, and I just don't think gaming belongs in the Olympics. Not something like that. I mean, it'd be cool to have like a stadium and stuff like that specifically for gaming, like how MLG has it set up on certain things, but to have it in the Olympics, I just think I don't know. Some people wouldn't like that as well, especially the people that are deeply into sports and stuff.
Yeah, I know. There are definitely the people that think video games are for nerds and stuff will definitely be against it. And to be fair, and it's more of a mind sport than a physical sport because you, like I was saying, it takes a lot of reflexes and thinking and training your mind more than anything else to play a competitive Call of Duty or League of Legends or any of those games. And something that has also been asking to be a sport in the Olympics for a long time is chess, which is arguably probably one of the biggest mind sports out there,
Yeah.
and it's not welcome. So yeah, I don't know. It seems difficult. I can't see it happening, but esports in general are awesome. I love them. I haven't really watched much, but we're getting there. Getting there.
I
I don't
feel
know. Do you play any esports? Have you ever played competitively?
I've not played competitively, but I have played some of the esports games. I'm not too much of a big fan of those type of games, but you know, I still like them. Don't get me wrong, they're still pretty fun, but I'll have to wait.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it would be a bit weird to have a sports game as a competitive video game at an Olympics. That would just seem pointless. I think the League of Legends and Call of Duty have a lot more chance of at least maybe getting offered a spot there. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Because I mean, why? If you have football or soccer, as you Americans call it, for some unknown reason, i-
Wow.
in the Olympics, it seems pointless to play it on a video game console as well if you already have the live sport right then and there. So, uh, something like, okay, this is kind of off topic, but these are discussions we talk randomly. I wonder what like something like competitive paintball. That would be quite a cool Olympic sport, I think.
Yeah, actually, I think that would be pretty cool as well.
I mean,
People,
it's pretty tough. I've seen competitive paintball on, and those guys are really, really good. I don't know if you've watched any competitive paintball.
no, I've not watched competitive paintball, but I mean, like, just play. I think I'd get into it just because, like, I've played it personally before, and it's like really fun. And I guess just like similar interests and stuff, just like if you play basketball, you're gonna want to watch basketball.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I mean, if you play video games, you want to watch video games. That's why Twitch and all that is doing so well because people want to watch video games because they play them. It
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of the South Park episode with Mr. PewDiePie. Have you watched them? Uh,
I haven't seen the episode, but I watched like the little part where he's in it, and then I didn't watch the full thing though.
it's kind of true if you think about it. I mean, YouTube is taking over everyone's lives. Like everyone, well, not everyone, but most people I know spend a couple of hours on YouTube a day, including myself and you guys. Whether it's uploading a video,
Or just
recording,
watching them.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, why? I don't know why people love it so much. Why are you
YouTube is the
watching?
new TV.
Yeah, it's like you're watching someone play a game when you can just play a game. It's weird. I mean, I do it, you do it, everyone does it,
Hmm.
but no
Yeah.
one knows why. I can understand like tutorial videos, which is what I watch a lot of. Teaching how to do a level or teaching how to build something in Minecraft or anything like that. And that makes sense. You want to see something, you want to learn how to do it. But just watching someone play a game, it's a bit weird. I don't know. I do it sometimes, but who knows, man? I mean, I know a lot of people listening to this probably are going like, it's fun, okay? But
It's fun, okay?
yeah, stop knocking us. I'm not knocking anyone. I'm just kind of thinking about it, enjoying freaking South Park, which is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, it's season 8, episode 19. I feel like I'm giving you the wrong one. Let me find it for you guys right now.
I recommend you do not watch it if you are under the age of 15.
Oh yeah, it probably has an age limit, okay, and I'm sorry if it is, but what is the age limit actually? Is it 16?
I'd say I think it's like an adult.
Oh really? Is it 18?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm very
Merc don't
sorry.
care.
Merk don't care. Oh, rehash. That's the one. Hashtag rehash. That is what it's called. Because it's just rehashing stuff. We're watching someone play a video game, and they're just saying, you're making money off people watching you play a video game. Some like PewDiePie makes millions of dollars just for sitting there and recording a video, which
Making
is
noise.
yeah, making noise. That's all he does. But to be honest, I don't know when the last time you watched a PewDiePie video. Merc, when was the last time you watched a PewDiePie video?
Personally, me, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I watched one today.
Oh, really? What
Yeah, I
was
was
it?
wondering, he was talking about him on South Park. That's the one I watched. And then he was just like saying like thank you and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay.
Uh,
I'll just watch this. It's pretty cool.
I don't know about you, but do you feel like that he's kind of losing interest almost? Like he's getting a lot quieter and more down to earth. And I don't know, maybe I'm watching the wrong videos, but I've watched a few every now and then, and he seems to almost not be enjoying it as much as he used to, like say a year ago. I don't know.
Maybe he's just getting bored of it.
I think so. I mean, he's doing live TV now. He's doing all that kind of stuff. What does he do? He has live TV. He's got a few things that he does now, and he's just kind of, he's moving off YouTube, even though he's got like 32 million subscribers and making ridiculous amounts of money. I don't know. I don't know. He just seems less interested. Who knows?
I think after a while, just like it gets boring because, I mean, we're only human. We can't stay like attached to something and like be able to focus on it like all the damn time. We're gonna get bored eventually.
No, definitely, yeah, I agree. And I guess YouTube for someone like us, or who have only like me 500,000, I wish 500 subscribers, and you at a couple thousand. You know most of your subscribers, and you kind of have a feeling and attachment to them, and you enjoy communicating with them. But for him having 31 million people, it must be impossible. It's like a proper celebrity. You just can't keep track of your fans or anything like that, and it kind of
Uh,
loses the YouTube feel, I think. I don't know. It's my
no, like it's like really frustrating and hard. Eventually, it's just like honestly, like to have that many subscribers and having to do all that, I think it would be pretty hard. Like especially trying to talk to all of them.
yeah, exactly. He tries his best. I think he disabled comments. I don't know if he's put them back. Last time I checked, he disabled them just because he gets so much hate from, well, a minority of people because he obviously has most of YouTube subscribed to him. But he does get a bit of hate every now and then, and he just gets annoyed. I guess I would too.
Yeah, yeah, I think the same thing.
But yeah, that is our discussion. We went from video games at the Olympics to PewDiePie. That is the beauty of discussions. We never really know where we're going. I mean, imagine PewDiePie at the Olympics. Yeah, commentating on a video. He could be commentator for the video game Olympics. PewDiePie commentating. There we go. You heard it first here on MerkyCloudCast.
Whenever it happens, contact us. Let us know.
And on to the final section of our Q&A. A little bit of a short one today. We got some questions from you lovely, lovely listeners. And the first one is going to be, I guess, a fairly detailed one. Yeah, they want to know, Mr. Merk, the
Okay.
PS4, is it worth the money? Can we give some pros and cons? You can go ahead and I'll just chip in with some feedback.
I think it is worth the money, honestly. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it a lot. Um, I guess just if you're serious about like gaming and stuff, you interact more with people than your regular everyday console. But yeah,
Pros and cons?
I think pros. Well, pros. There's party chat, and then it's pretty fast, like really fast with like starting a game and going to send a message. Cons, the messages never load up. Uh, Sometimes it's kind of difficult for your friends to load up. It's better because they got this recent update. Oh, excuse me. And you've been able to look at your friends faster. Before, it would take like so long, and you would have to let it sit for like 20 minutes to load up your whole friends list. At least for me, the more people you have added, the worse. Now it takes like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and I have like 500 people added, which is a good thing. And I think another con, it sometimes has like some network issues and stuff like that. But besides that, it's pretty good. I recommend you do buy it.
Yeah, I agree. I think one of the pros that I noticed most that I haven't noticed before is the controller is so much better than the PS3 controller. When I was playing PS3 the other day, I had to plug in my PS4 controller because it's so horrible now. The PS3 it's so small and light and feels like it's gonna break. Uh, then what else is there that I enjoy about it? Well, another pro is you can change your hard drive. So if you buy the 500 gigabyte and you don't think that's enough space for yourself, you can just slide off the top and put in a new hard drive.
Yeah.
So that's good. Cons, I don't really find too many. I think at the moment it's still, although there's a lot of good games, it's not as many obviously as the PS3. So you do find yourself every now and then running out of things to play. Like I can only play so many games at a time before I kind of get bored of them. So yeah, there's that. I guess everything else runs pretty smoothly. It's a little bit slow occasionally, as you said, loading up friends lists and that kind of thing. But all in all, it's pretty good. And if you're deciding between the Xbox and the PlayStation, what I would say is gaming is better with friends. So find out what all your friends have and get that. That's pretty much how I decided to get a PlayStation. It's
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's pretty as simple as that. You play games with your friends, and if most of your friends have Xbox, you're going to be playing alone. If you get a PS4, so it's not very fun. So there we go. Ask your friends what they got and play that. Then question number 2: who is better at Minecraft, including reasons because of survival, PvP, all that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of list of things, but we'll go off. PvP wise, definitely Merk. Merk is a beast at PvP,
Aha!
as many of you would know. He goes pro with the bow, and yeah, on PC and PlayStation probably most likely. I think PC we're probably a little bit closer, but
Yeah, PC we're about the same.
PS4 and PS3 he's definitely the king of the hill. So if you guys think you're good at PvP, I'll get there. Uh,
Send me a friend request.
yeah,
And we'll do it out.
send Merk a friend request. I'll be the judge, and we'll have a little 1v1, and we'll see how you guys do. Survival wise, I don't know. I don't think you can be good at survival really. It's just survival.
simple.
Yeah. I think we're probably even on that. And creative, we're both part of build teams. We both build pretty amazing maps, so we're pretty equal on that too. So I think overall, Merk is probably slightly better at Minecraft than me because of his PvP skills. I don't know, Merk. Does that sound about right?
It does. Right.
There we go.
We're evenly matched. We're evenly matched, Cloud.
So I hope that guy gives you guys a bit of an answer. If you want any tips on Minecraft, anything but PvP, ask me or Merk. And if it comes to PvP, ask Merk. There we go.
I don't tell.
Yeah, he probably won't give you all of his secrets, but that's okay. You can ask him anyway. He might. Then we going on to a question number 3, and it's actually very similar to one of our questions earlier. Not questions. It is a question from our quiz. It is our favorite Ratchet and Clank game. I don't know if you played Ratchet and Clank.
I have actually. It was on the PS2. That's what I can tell you. It was on the PS2, and all I remember from it was, oh crap, I'm gonna sneeze. Take it away, Cloud. Take it away.
Okay, well, I played a whole bunch of them, and I think probably the original one's always better. So I don't know, Ratchet and Clank 1, maybe Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Oh, there's so many. Actually, Tools of Destruction was a really good one. There was All for One, which was on the PS3, but that was pretty average. I don't know if you played that one. That had you could play as like 4 different characters. It was co-op, but
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
yeah, it wasn't very good. I bought it and I played it for a bit with my brother, and we were like, it's average. But I don't know, anyone really. I love all of them. I love all of them, and as long as they've got co-op, then I'm in for a Ratchet and Clank game. It's one of my favorite. So we'll have to.
I can't remember which one it was on PS2. If I ever find out, I'll tweet it out.
I can read a list of them and see if you can remember which one it is.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we have Ratchet and Clank. We have Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Ratchet and Clank Tools of There's so many of them. Tools of Destruction. Quest for Booty, a Kraken Quest for Booty.
Quest for Booty.
That is hilarious. A Kraken Time and Into the Nexus. I'm pretty sure those last four were PS3, so it was one of those first ones. None of them sound familiar.
No, they. Oh wait. Actually, no. I'll just let me see it for myself. I'm gonna have to. Let's look up all the ones that were on PS2.
Okay, we can do that. Talking about that, well, it's not really talking about that, but I saw a video on Naughty Dog the other day about like they didn't make Ratchet and Clank, if you guys were wondering, that was Insomniac, but they made one of the most iconic characters, I think, on the PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, he found it. Never mind. Okay,
It's
I'll get back
Going
to this.
Commando.
Going Commando. So
Excellent.
going without your underwear in Ratchet and Clank was your favorite game.
That one was really fun. I like that one.
Yeah, no, Ratchet and Clank is probably one of my favorite series on the PlayStation 2, and hopefully they make I think they did announce one on the PlayStation 4. I feel like they did. I don't know, but I could be lying to you guys, and I feel very, very bad if I am. I'm sorry if I am. I'm very sorry. But yes,
Very sorry.
there we go. Talking about Naughty Dog, let me quickly hop onto that. There was a really cool video. I'll link it in the description if I can find it again. It was completely random about I think it was their 20-year anniversary as well, or it could have been 30 years actually, because they started before PlayStation 1 started, obviously. And it's amazing how they went from Crash Bandicoot to Jak and Daxter, which are two really good games, by the way. If you haven't played them, make sure you check them out. And then they went on to something like Uncharted, and just listening to how some of the team spoke about changing from a game like that to Uncharted, and then Uncharted to The Last of Us. It's really good to have a look, and especially if you're part of the older community like myself and Merk, and you're around for those kind of games. It gets you right in the feels, thinking about like the guys that made that were I think it was like a 4 or 6 man team, they said, made Crash Bandicoot. And it's just really cool to have a watch and listen to how they feel about their company. So if I can find it, you guys can check it out. I don't know how I thought of Naughty Dog when it came to Ratchet and Clank, but there we go. Let's hope that Crash Bandicoot gets out on the PS4, because everyone loves Crash. Final one, we've already kind of touched up on this a little bit, and that is the Lizard Squad hack. What are our thoughts on it? Well, I guess, Merk, you wanna just add to what you said earlier, or do you think you've covered it?
Let's see. I think I've about covered it. It's there's nothing really much to add on to that.
Yeah, I think all there is to say is people need to give Sony and Microsoft a break, saying their servers are crap and that it's not. If you understand how a DDoS works, it's overloading servers with information. So they're just sending them a bunch of information, too much for the server to handle, and it gets shut down. And if no matter how much protection you put up, if they send enough information, it'll break through and it'll crash your server. There's no way they can stop it from happening. Not at the present time. No one has worked out how to stop it yet. So give them a break. Stop telling them that their companies are really bad. They've got to work out how to do it. No one knows how to do it. These Lizard Squad guys could literally shut down any server they wanted if they had access to it. So there we go. That's what I have to say about that. Give them a break. They're not purposefully trying to let Lizard Squad hack them. I can promise you that. Everyone's saying they should give us compensation and money and stuff, or a free game. But yeah, what cost us 2 days of not being able to play some of our games? It'll probably cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. So how about everyone just calm down, sit back. You got to spend Christmas with your family without having to worry about games. And not all games need online. So I think everyone needs to just take a step back and just relax. That's all.
Yeah.
But hopefully let's hope Lizard Squad calm down and get over it and just leave us alone now. But that is pretty much it, I believe. That's all I have written down in the Q&A. Any last goodbyes, Merk, for this beautiful, lovely podcast audience?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. If you guys did, be sure to smack the like button on your guys' controller, mouse, or keyboard. Be sure to go check out Cloud's channel if you're watching on his or you're watching it on mine. You don't have to check out my channel. I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, definitely go check out Cloud's channel. It'll be in the description below. You got any good advice, Cloud?
I do. Guys, as Merk said, it'll be up on both our channels. So if you only want to watch it on one, make sure you go give it a like on both of our channels. So let's get the podcast out there. Everyone knows what the best podcast out there for the PlayStation community is. It's definitely right here with us. But oh yeah, one thing, Merk, just before we run off, I always wondered, how do you smack the like button with your controller?
Well, there's these little sensors that you can buy, and yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well,
people just do it.
do it, guys. Go out there and do it, and we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Live slow, dream fast. Bye.